Hey, excuse me, who are you? Are you looking for tech news? Sorry, he's the path. Hello everyone and welcome to News Talk. I'm your host Harris and today we got some tech news to show. Let's get started. Google Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 Pro renders leak showing new shocking design. Like, look at that thing, I've never seen something as daring as that design on a phone. As we know, recently Google have been slowing down the Pixel line, but it seems like this year will be the year they shake the world again, as a new leak shows us the upcoming Pixel models. Not like last year, this year Pixel is back with two variants, the Pixel 6 and Pixel 6 Pro. The Pixel 6 is smaller and only have two cameras, probably a main with an ultra-wide, while the Pixel 6 Pro is bigger and adds a third camera sensor, which hopefully will be a telephoto too. On the front, there's a hole punch cutout for the selfie camera in the center, unlike last year. Just a reminder that this Pixel series is expected to have the Google in-house SoC instead of the Qualcomm chips, which is cool, more competition to M1. Keep in mind the renders aren't straight up leaked from Google or anything like that, but were created by a YouTuber called John Prosser based on real-life images of the phone that was sent to him. So this is not totally accurate, but hey, we're almost there. NVIDIA RTX 3080 Ti and 3070 Ti GPUs could have 12GB and 8GB of VRAM respectively. A fresh leak from the graphic card manufacturer MSI reinforced previous speculation that NVIDIA is about to pepper launch RTX 3080 Ti and RTX 3070 Ti models, because it's impossible to get one. According to the leaked presentation material from MSI, as highlighted by video card, the RTX 3080 Ti will run with 12GB of video RAM, whereas the RTX 3070 Ti will have 8GB of VRAM. The marketing material from the card manufacturer shows that both Ti variants of MSI Supreme models will use the same PCB design, and the 3070 Ti will use the same GPU as the vanilla RTX 3070, specifically the GA104-400 version. The RTX 3070 Ti is expected to be loaded with 6,144 CUDA cores, rather than the 5,888 cores on the plain 3070. Note that the leak only mentioned the quantities of VRAM present with this MSI card, and not the type of video RAM, so it remains unclear whether or not the 3070 Ti will run with the GDDR6X or just plain GDDR6. But all of this doesn't matter anyway if we cannot get our hands on one. Screw you, scalpers! Twitter may be working on Twitter Blue, a subscription service that would cost $2.99 per month. An app researcher Jane Majun Wong uncovered new details about the upcoming service. Twitter has previously confirmed that it's exploring a paid subscription model for some features, and app researcher Jane Majun Wong tweeted recently that she discovered how much it will cost and what it will be called. Twitter Blue, Wong says, will cost $2.99 per month and will include an undo tweet feature and bookmark collection. Wong says this appears Twitter is working on a tiered subscription model, which means a less cluttered premium experience for the highest paying subscribers. A Twitter spokesperson declined to comment, but the company doesn't usually confirm or otherwise comment on Wong's typically accurate discoveries of the new features before they launch. As Wong noted in a later tweet, Tony Haley, the former CEO of Scroll, who is now on the product team at Twitter, tweeted the day his company was acquired, so that Scroll will integrate into a broader Twitter subscription later in the year. That would seem to suggest that one of the features of premium Twitter product would be an ad-free experience, something that a lot of people been asking, alongside the edit button of course. So if you really like Twitter, pay up my dudes. Come closer. Yeah, it's time for spill. Wow! Apple iPhone 13 will feature a new Face ID chip twice as small as the one on the iPhone 12 series. Now what does that mean? They're finally sinking the big notch that they had for several years now. Yes! Digitime is reporting Apple is looking to source 40 to 50% smart chips used for 3D mapping face scans for its 2021 iPhone. The report further mentioned that the decreased chip will play a key role in shrinking the overall notch size. With that, Apple will also move up the earpiece speaker from the notch to the top of the bezel now. Finally, Apple's changing the game. Still not hole punch though. Speaking of removing something, Apple confirms Space Gray Magic Keyboards, trackpads, and mice are discontinued. The products are listed on the store as while supply lasts. So if you want a Space Gray Apple accessory for your Macs, now is the last time to get one, as Apple confirmed to The Verge that it will be no longer available after stock runs out. But good news, the silver variant will still be available. Yay! But the discontinuation of dark accessories does raise the question of whether it will stick around or they will go the colorful route like the new iMacs. Hey, Marquez is shaking, man. Give that man some matte black mouse. Microsoft rolls out Dolby Vision gaming on Xbox Series X and S. The feature is rolling out to testers on Xbox Insider Alpha Ring. Dolby Vision gaming is arriving on the Xbox Series X and S for testers who are a part of the Xbox Insider Alpha Ring group. This HDR format offers an upgraded set of features like support for dynamic metadata. Microsoft says the feature means brighter highlights, sharper contrast, and more vibrant colors in games when you're playing on a Dolby Vision compatible TV. So if you don't have one, then it's a bummer. Alpha testers also reported that at the time the feature is limited to 60Hz. But Dolby reportedly is still working on it to enable 120Hz. As part of the announcement, Microsoft said it will be sharing more about the games that will take full advantage of the standard soon. So you'll have to wait even longer for your favorite games. The long chip shortage costed automakers $110 billion in revenue in 2021, said by Alex Partners. Now that's a lot of damage. The global semiconductor chip shortage will cost automakers $110 billion in revenue this year, up from a prior estimate of $61 billion. Consulting firm Alex Partners said, as it forecasts the crisis will hit the production of 3.9 million electric vehicles. The chip shortage has made the need for automakers to be more proactive and create longer-term supply chain resiliency to avoid disruption in the future. Automakers are now looking at developing direct relationship with semiconductor makers because the risk is too high, said Mark Wakefield, co-leader of Alex Partners. Some good news for you desktop users. Instagram will now soon let you create posts on desktop, finally! The long-awaited mobile exclusive feature is now about to expand to the desktop version. According to a developer and tipster on Twitter, Instagram is about to let you create and edit posts from the desktop site, with the overall UI similar to the mobile app. That is currently still being tested internally, so we have to wait a bit for that feature to be out. Alright, I just ran out of news to report, so this is the end of the video. Come back on Friday for more juicy tech news like this one, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss it, alright? Bye!